What's cracking, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. New video. So a friend of mine was kicking around ideas for videos, right? You guys got to remember, I've been doing this for a long time. I've had a YouTube channel for over 5 years now. Coming up with content has always been kind of difficult for me. This many years in, there's a lot of things that I've seen, a lot of stories that I know, but I'm not comfortable telling them. That's why I trip out on when people say, anyways, when the trolls say what they say, I'm like, shit, if I was trying to make money off of other people, I could have done it a long time ago, Wes Watson style, without the screaming and yelling. But anyways, the question today, the conversation today was, it had to do with rappers, right? When should rappers really hang it up? And I thought about it, and I'm not going to speak for the black rappers. I'm going to speak for the rappers, the Raza rappers that I've seen, and just give my 2 cents on this topic, right? I think that, I've made it clear in several videos now that it's unfortunate that the majority of the Raza that rap, especially California rappers, because the gang culture is so thick, it's not even as bad now as it was, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago. But now it seems like the gang stuff is more a social media thing. It's like somehow it's intertwined itself into the culture. And Raza are always rapping about where they're from, which has affiliations to things that are bigger and scare people in Hollywood. The rap game nowadays, the whole music game nowadays is basically, the money's not with signing to a big label. You do that later. You go and you get your money. Look at how Nipsey Hussle did it. The blueprint he laid out for everybody, right? But I think of certain Raza rappers. I'm gonna just say, Kid Frost as an example, right? His first album came out 30 years ago, easily, right? Probably longer. And I'm not dissing Kid Frost. I'm being honest here. Is he doing like lowrider shows now or like county fairs? How many other Raza rappers are around now that were around a really long time ago and their source of income is car shows and county fairs? That's not good money. That's not like, I don't know. I'm not knocking nobody's hustle, but what I'm getting at is this. To me, the perfect example of, and the blueprint, like Nipsey, to me, Nipsey laid down the blueprint for everyone. Doesn't matter what your race, what your background is. If you're going to get into the music industry, he laid out a blueprint that is successful and it works. Now, for Raza, I believe the one who has laid down the blueprint is Conejo. Conejo came out around the same time as Kid Frost. The difference was when Conejo came out, right after he came out, unfortunately, he had to go on the run for 14 years. During those 14 years, Conejo was still making music. And a lot of people say that he was making his best music. And the people say that because he was living a type of life at the time that was hectic, and the emotions that were involved in his music, the thoughts he was having while having to live that lifestyle in that way, it was able to touch a lot of people's hearts that were in the streets, that were gangbanging, that were on the run, that were, doing their thing. After Conejo, was finally apprehended and fought his case, did his thing, Conejo has branched out into TV, into movies. I believe there's a weed line out there that he's loosely affiliated. I don't know. I don't know the details. I don't remember if there was I think there's a clothing line that he's involved in. This is what a brilliant businessman does. So when the question is posed to me, when should a rapper really walk away from the mic? My thing is, at the beginning of their career, especially as soon as they get hot, they should immediately start networking, getting their hands in other pots. Can they get their hands into the real estate game? Can they get in the trucking? Can they get, what are other avenues that they can create money from? Passive income, especially sponsorships, stuff like that. What can they do to generate a brand? Let the music just be the way you get in the door. As soon as them album sales start looking funny, you have all these other things to fall back on that are doing it for you, that are making money for you, and you've generated enough of a foundation to where you can have wealth, you can have comfort, and take care of your family. I wish that Raza would get away. I've said it before, but people are going to rap about what they rap about, But you just got to understand, Raza, that, these other groups can rap about being from a hood, and that hood isn't affiliated with organized crime that brings a lot of attention. Just rap. Raza need to just get out there, put your good music out there. And not only that, make it universal music. Don't allow people to put you in that Chicano rap box. I've talked about that a bunch of times. There's no such thing as white rap or Asian rap or black rap. It's just rap when it's everyone else. But when it's Raza, it's Chicano rap. And it's because of the gang banging and the affiliations. And it's just different. You have to recognize that. You're from where you're from. But you're rapping to get out of that. Not out of the mental. I don't know how to explain. Not out of. You're always gonna be where you're from, but you're trying to bring your family to a different place. Everybody in a barrio or a hood, if they could, they would live in a mansion in Beverly Hills or Atlanta or wherever else. So don't rap like you're stuck and you're going to stay stuck, because you will be stuck when you keep rapping about certain things that everybody's afraid of. And I'm not saying people on the streets are afraid of it. I'm talking about industry people that don't know nothing about that life and only hear all the horror stories, and here you go. You do not want to be 50 years old doing lowrider shows. You do not want to be 40 years old doing county fairs and lowrider shows. Follow Conejo's blueprint. I don't know. I'm sure he's not financially where he wants to be, because who's going to settle, right? We all want to keep expanding our opportunities. They say to become wealthy, you should have 3 sources of income. How many rappers have 3 sources of income? Stop buying jewelry. Stop buying these grills. Stop buying cars. Invest in something that's gonna appreciate in value and give you an opportunity to move that, when you need to get another opportunity. We need to start thinking like bosses, eh? Don't be stuck on. Your plan should not be, I want a record deal. Your plan should be, when I get this record deal, this will open the door for me to do A, B, C, D. Then you're a boss. Then you create wealth. So I don't know the answer of when should a rapper stop. but I know what a rapper should do from the beginning. Have a plan. Understand that that talent you have is only got a lifespan of so long. But you can generate wealth through that first opportunity. That should be your mindset. Anyway, so before I go, I don't know if you can tell, I'm very tired. Today is my birthday. And I thank you guys because you guys were texting me, DMing me. People were calling me all night, wishing me happy birthday. I appreciate that. But now, thanks to you, I'm very tired today. But anyways, man, I appreciate all the love and all the support, man. I really do. Everybody, please be safe, be smart, and tell the ones you love that you love them, right? I'm out.